Okay, so I might have done something. And here's what I've learnt. So I've split this video into 3 sections: my preparation, the actual day, and what I've done afterwards. So to prepare, I need to figure out 3 things: the distance, the terrain, and the route. Now see, they tell you the distance when you sign up, so that was pretty easy to figure out. The terrain and route was also pretty easy because I grew up on the Isle of Wight. Now that I knew those 3 things, I actually had to train on how to overcome them. See, the distance was actually surprisingly difficult. Being a 5 to 10k runner my whole life, I had to cut out all my speed work and progress onto just doing more distance. Now this was actually quite difficult for me because I just had the urge to go fast all the time. It doesn't always work. So I typically would run a 50k week. I then had to up it to a 100k week plus to get all my miles in, to make sure my legs wouldn't collapse. Now, that's not as easy as it sounds. I really had to build into it and make sure I did slow progress rather than load it all at once. That is how you get injured. The distance was challenging to get my head around at first, but really it was just go slowly, get distance in the legs and build on it, really take my time with it. The hard part came with the terrain, because the Isle of Wight and Wales are 2 very different places. The Isle of Wight is really hilly, and I thought to myself, where in South Wales is really hilly? Oh yeah, that's right, you have Penny Van, and the Gower. Now see, the Gower and the Isle of Wight are actually really similar. It's so uncanny. The terrain, the views, the beaches, the hills. It is so ridiculously similar. So me and my mates decided to walk it. It was 52k. I thought this would be great practice. So I could stand here all day and talk to you about my training runs. See, that's really interesting to me, but that probably isn't that interesting to you guys. Another way to prepare is your fueling, your food. Now see, I cannot tell you what to do at all here. It's so personal. Some people love gels, I absolutely hate them. I just stick with simple carbs. That works for me. The best way to do this is through trial and error and see what works for you on your training runs. Don't do it on race day. So that was my life for 6 months. I was running 100k every week and eating a lot just to maintain that. Now see, as with every race, I started to taper. I went from 100k to 50k, down to 20k, and the week before I just did 10k. I tapered absolutely loads just to make sure my legs were in good condition. That takes us on to the day. So to start off with, I think it's best to just show you a couple clips from myself on the actual day. So we're currently on the Isle of Wight doing an ultramarathon. I'm about 13-14k in, 107 in total. It's looking good, it's looking like nice weather. Can't complain really. Could be doing a worse thing on a Saturday. I'm here, this is where we're at. Like, there's a few people just, I'm just on a random path, middle of nowhere. Feeling good. Got the sticks, got the bag on. Yeah, I don't know how far I've gone, like it's probably about 33k at the moment. We set off in different waves. I started at 8:30. The first wave went off at, no I didn't, I went off at 8:30, my bad. Some people, the first wave was 7 o'clock. And I've started to catch up to the people who started at 7. So I'm on for about 20 hours at the moment, maybe 18, 20 hours, somewhere around there, if I keep this pace up. I had a short stop, but yeah, I'm chilling. So just done 40k, sorry. 12k till the next like big checkpoint. It's freezing. It's just been hammering it down. So I'm gonna make it to that next checkpoint. Still got the walking sticks, so going strong that way. Get to the next checkpoint, towel down, and then I've got a full change of clothes in my bag, change into them, get me warm again. But yeah, that rain was not ideal. I'm still putting in the progress, so I can't really complain. I'm gonna have to do a full factory reset at that big checkpoint, like blister plaster up, and you know, probably new shoes at that point. I've already done one shoe change. It'll be time for another one by then. Yeah. See, what those clips don't show you is what happened after that. I gave up recording after 42k because I kind of just got tired and needed to focus. What happened after that was it got very dark and I kind of hit a wall at 60k. I saw a lot of people drop out at that mark. We had rest stops and people were just dropping like flies there. I was like, whoa, this is crazy to me, because I was very like, okay, get up, eat, and get going. So what I learned from the actual day was that, fueling is really important. So energy drinks didn't work, same as gels. I practiced with energy drinks and they worked fine, but on the day they gave me a really upset stomach, and that gave me the mental block at that 60k because I just felt unwell. Once I went to the toilet at the next rest stop, I was completely fine. Took on a lot of carbs, a lot of brioche, a lot of fruit, and felt great for the rest of that walk, which was still about 40k by that point. Another mistake was not putting blister plasters on from the beginning. The rubbing really didn't help, and this took a lot longer than I first anticipated because I just slowed down so much with the pain, which of course made it worse because it was more time on my feet. I didn't have a real time goal because, it's 107k. I was just gonna get it done. I wanted to was 20 hours seemed reasonable in my head. That went out the window at about halfway because I was in so much pain. It took me 27.5 hours and I didn't sleep. If I were to do it again, which I probably will, let's face it, I would run more and fuel better by not having energy drinks, and I'd also put blister plasters on from the get-go. Those are the three main takeaways: better fueling, better blister plasters, and maybe run a bit more, because I was just walking the whole time and it's just a long time on your feet, so they just end up hurting. It's not ideal. Okay, so I'm now 2 weeks after the event and this is what's happened. So I've been recovering slowly, back to running, making sure that I'm not going too fast or too far, just easing myself back into it. Food wise, obviously I burnt over 12,000 calories on the day, and that meant that I had to really slowly eat more across the week to build that back up to usual. But would I do it again? Absolutely, yes I would. A lot of the things about running an ultra are actually recovery based rather than distance. So recovery wise, I did a lot of stretching.
These are just very basic examples of me stretching. I obviously do a lot more beyond this.
And a lot of eating. Now, chocolate milk, best thing to use to recover. It works so well. It's got great protein, great carbohydrates. You'll feel great after it. If you take one thing from this video, that's drink chocolate milk.